Prosecutor's office.
Hello. I'm attempting to reach Leslie Baker, or maybe
This is calling.
my name is Chris Throgmorton. I'm
No. Yes, Mr. Thornmore. What can I do for you today?
from what I understand. Am I speaking to Micah?
No,
Miss.
you're speaking to Matt Woods.
All right. Here or there. Anyway, what I'm trying to figure out is it looks as if the clerk of court had forwarded the three cause numbers that Miss Baker's the special prosecutor on to
Yes, sir.
Porter Superior Court 1 on November 6th. Um,
Yes, sir.
I spoke with the court personnel at Porter Superior Court 1, and they're saying that apparently Judge Bradford had declined acceptance on the 14th of November due to, I believe they stated medical reasoning. Um, and they say that a copy of this order was sent to the clerk of courts, Miss Baker, as well as David Payne, my standby counsel babysitter guy. So, sort of what I'm trying to
Wait,
figure
so,
out.
Mr. Thornmore, can I ask, do you have an attorney on files representing you in these cases?
No. I'm pro se. I have standby counsel.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that's sort of what I'm trying to work with here is it would appear that based upon what Porter County's saying that they sent this order all over the place. They noticed everybody. However, I've not received a copy of it, as well as it's not reflected on the docket. And I've spoke with the clerk's office, and they're basically telling me to call Porter County and to call my attorney and to call you guys, and they don't really seem to know what I'm talking about. And I'm just sort of curious as if to maybe you guys can confirm that this document exists for me and give me a copy of it.
Um,
And I'm
so,
prepared to ask you that in whatever terms you need: access to Public Records Act, discovery material, whatever.
right, right, I understand. Um, now, granted, that should have just been sent to you from the get-go
I
anyway.
understand. Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
I'm not trying to hold you guys to account for anything as far as this. I'm sort of asking you
if we
because,
have a copy of it.
yeah, from what I understand, you guys are
Right.
supposed to have had a copy of it. Um, the clerk's office, I would have thought would have had a copy, but they're somehow baffled as to what I'm talking about. And Porter Superior One is basically, because they've declined acceptance, they're kind of telling me to figure it out on my own. So,
Okay.
but yeah, I mean, and if you don't mind me asking, I would like to provide you with maybe like an email address to forego the mailing procedure because it's been a couple of months and I'm sort of anxious to see what this says,
Hmm.
and as well as respond to it.
Okay. So, I can tell you now, I did receive a call from Judge Bradford's assistant, and or not his assistant, but his secretary, and they were discussing the document that you're referring to right now as his refusal or him not accepting the case kind of way. So I'm actually currently in the process of looking for this document myself. Um, so we're working on trying to figure out what's going on with that right now. So as soon as I know more information, you should probably know that information too. Like, um, I'm just not exactly sure how to approach this because this is out of a different court.
If I could, okay, so this is a little more specific, but long story short, we have a lot of public servant corruption here in LaPorte County that a lot of local community members are trying to deal with. I being one of them. The clerk's office is something I'm specifically focused on. If you could tell Ms. Baker to sort of dismiss my charges and deal with your guys' own meth problem, to where I could maybe hold the clerk's office accountable, I could kind of maybe assure that this won't happen to the next case that she's a special prosecutor on. Um, but yeah, there's there's a problem that we would like to fix in our county as a community, to hold our public servants accountable. The problem is they keep arresting us and then transferring it to all these other counties where nobody's familiar with us. So they think that's just a run of the mill case, and we get shuffled through the system, and then time goes by. It's very time consuming and convenient for the public servants. I've been, getting false charges dismissed for about the past 4 years and winning public lawsuits at the same time. So I'm sort of asking as a courtesy because I understand that you guys have probably been provided a lot of different information, a lot of disinformation. However, my patience is growing very thin, and I'm sort of taking this as some sort of inclination that there may be some sort of corruption problem in your county that I need to look into as well. Um, but yeah, long story short, um, I'm going to have a lot of time to deal with this here soon. So I need Miss Baker to go ahead and, like, honor her oath and look into these things that I'm saying because I intend to hold whoever is involved accountable. I don't really care who they are or why they got involved or who tricked them or whatever. I'm pretty forward and honest about all of this. If my credibility's shot based upon being, a professional within the system that I'm trying to fix, I understand that. But just the same, yeah, Miss Baker would probably do well to focus on the meth epidemic in Stark County instead of, protecting the public officials that protect the other public officials that end up making you guys look negligent as well. Because I find it extremely odd that nobody at your office really cares what's going on with these cases for months at a time. There's no real need to get it off of the plate or anything. But yeah, so you guys don't have a copy of this court order either. So essentially, your office is lying, or Judge Bradford's office is lying, which is very interesting to me.
Okay.
They're claiming that they sent it to you guys and the clerk and everything like this. The clerk doesn't have a copy, so I guess I'm going to call this dying judge a liar, and then we're going to blame it all on his failing medical conditioned brain or something, and it'll just be no big deal. But just the same, I'm going to give it my best. Um, anyway, so yeah, when you find that court order, consider this a discovery material request, an access under the Public Records Act request, whatever you need to. But you can send that to me at sirthrogmorton@gmail.com, all lowercase.
Sir is an SIR.
Yeah, like a knight.
Gotcha.
You know,
And I was going to make sure I'm spelling your last name correctly. THROG
Morton like the salt. Yep,
MORTON.
correct.
Okay, at gmail.com. Okay, Mr. Throgmorton, I'll take it under advisement, and then if something comes up with that file, then you should be made aware of it.
Yeah, I mean, hell, I kind of counted on you guys having a copy of it. I'm a little taken aback, but just the same. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very interesting how the justice system works when it tries to eat itself. Anyway, you have a good one, sir. Thank you very much for your help. I hope that you can find a copy of this document. Documents tend to disappear when they have my name on them, so I truly do genuinely wish you the best of luck in locating this. Don't get shot. Asking for documents is a very dangerous thing around Northwest Indiana, so be careful out there. You should probably record any interactions that you seek this document out in. But yeah, thanks, man. Have a good one.
Thank you, sir.
All I needed to know.